What's up? It's your favorite tarot reader, Sailor Star, and today I thought it would be cool to kind of take some popular angel numbers and see what these messages mean for you specifically based on that. So feel free to pick one pile, two piles, or if they're all calling you, then they're all for you. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. And then if you see green under my eye, please excuse that. I had this sickening green eyeshadow look on earlier, and I could not find my lashes to complete the look. So I had to take the little bit of eye makeup remover that I had left and get as much off as I could. And I mean, we're just gonna have to look like we had jaundice at some point. It is what it is. There's nothing else I can do about it. So without further ado, let's start off with angel number 111 and see what is coming to you and what that message means. Okay, so I feel like you're in a state of celebration right now. We've got the Three of Cups here. So big gatherings are coming in. And again, this is a celebration, not just a celebration, but a celebration of you. You've done something very big, very monumental, and your friends are hyping you up. All right, I don't know if you started a business recently or if you have left something behind that you needed to leave behind, okay? But whatever it is, like, your friends are here to celebrate with you. I see nights out at a bar, just getting some cocktails, or maybe even something more low key where you're all just sitting together and just, watching Christmas movies or something cozy like that. And again, this is a timeless message. So whenever this finds you is when it applies to you. It just happens to be December as I'm recording it. But good times and your friends and close ones, family members celebrating you. And whatever this thing is that you did, it was not easy to achieve. We've got the Tower in reverse. So I feel like this was something that you really, really had to work towards and kind of shift your perspective on. And, change is never easy, even if it's a good change. It's like, we're so used to being in our typical routines, but whatever this thing was, it's like, boom, you did it. If you haven't conquered it quite yet, you were on the way to that, and you're on the path of newness, and that's extra evident with this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is always something that's kind of like bittersweet, in my opinion. There's always like some type of longing for the past with this card, but we still move forward regardless. So for those of y'all who have left a relationship that wasn't serving you, I mean, kudos. I do feel like something better is going to come along because of that. And I mean, you've been seeing 111, so that's also evident. But yeah, just whatever this situation was, it just was not it. And it may kind of, be in the back of your mind from time to time, but just keep pushing forward because it's not for you, and you know that. And that's why you went in the first place. And that's why everybody's like, woo, the demon's gone. I don't know. Next, we've got the Eight of Wands. So things are about to pick up for you, all right? Brace yourself, get ready. I would say even if you're disorganized, get a schedule going or have some adaptability within your schedule because stuff's gonna start coming in quick. Whatever it is you've been manifesting, boom, like psh, psh, left and right. You have to make space for those manifestations to come in so you're not drowning in them, if that makes sense. We also have is this the 9 or the 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. 9 of Wands. Yay, counting. So 9 of Wands is all about somebody who is able to sacrifice to bring their manifestations to the forefront. And this is underneath that Tower in reverse card. So that was the sacrifice that you made. The sacrifice has already been made and you're just ready to receive now at this point. So just, keep the past where it's at. That's your big thing. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is just all about communication. Maybe this could go both ways. So intuitively what I'm picking up is for those of y'all who had to leave someone behind, it's because they could not communicate. They were just really bad at communicating, and you finally decided to put yourself first and surround yourself with people who actually like know what they want. I know this is a friendship card, but surround yourself with people who have the ability to not only communicate, but meet you where you're at mentally, spiritually, all of that. So yes, for those of y'all who the relationship stuff applies to, communication was a huge factor, and they've got to learn that piece on their own. There's nothing that you can do about that. You can express your needs all you want to somebody, but if they're not open to communicating or understanding those needs, then you're talking to a brick wall. So you just gotta keep pushing on forward, okay? We're gonna do some oracle cards now, and I'm going to use my Britney Spears deck. Ah, so exciting. Okay, so I pulled some oracle cards, and you know what? They're all giving me kind of like Revenge Body. Remember that Khloe Kardashian show? So we have the fashionista, the fitness fan, and the siren. Okay, so I think a lot of y'all are just about to get dolled up and go out and about on the town. I feel like a lot of y'all have left relationships, just based off of this energy that I'm receiving. And you're like, you know what? Like, I don't need that man, girl, they, whatever. Like, I'm cute. I'm gonna get dressed up. You're remembering who you are, even if they forgot. Oops, whoops, sucks a suck. And you're going to get a lot of attention with the fitness fan. If you haven't had a regular workout routine, I do feel like you are going to start. You're feeling more motivated to move your body, to go on walks, just have fun with your fitness basically, and make that a regular staple for yourself, which is amazing and great. And then the siren is just all about so this was based off of her VMA look, and she displayed like this in the her toxic video. So just going through a more mature and sexy stage in your life, and that was kind of her transition into things. So yeah, you're leveling up, okay, physically and mentally, fashionably, and that's a part of your new journey right now, is just like, leaving behind not only that person, but the old you who maybe felt like you weren't good enough, or was too kind of like scared or embarrassed to like try certain things. And now you're just kind of like embracing that full force, which is just amazing. Like, and again, this is timeless, but the fact that this is coming up right before a new year begins too is just like you're ready to just step into a whole nother you, which is just amazing and beautiful. I'm also going to do some more oracle cards from the Numinous deck. So let's see what that has in store. All right, same message, different cards. Okay, Ascendant, which is your rising sign, and your rising sign represents the real you, not just what your sun sign may kind of exude to other people, which is all about your worldview, your mission statement, expression, your attitude, your point of view, your body image, your aura, and your impact and your first impressions. We even have the dress again. So you're going to be stepping out and about and just embodying the real you that you maybe felt like you had to keep buried within you in the past. We also have the edge in 11th house, and you've been seeing 111. Imagine that. So this is all about friendships with that Three of Cups energy, group creativity, community, humanity, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups for those of y'all who maybe started a business, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So we are trying out new things. We are not afraid to be bold, and we're journeying the path unknown. And then next we have quincunx, complexity, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. So while we're on this new journey, you may take a couple of stumbles and bumbles along the way, but ultimately we are thriving, okay? It is normal to have setbacks on a new path that you've never encountered before. So don't be disappointed in yourself if you feel like that is the case from time to time, but ultimately you're thriving and shining, not even surviving, you're just thriving, okay? So excited for you in this new path that you're going down, and thank you for reading and listening. If you ever want to book a personal reading, you can do so at SailorStarStore.com. Link in the bio and down below. Bye. All right, welcome to the 444 reading. So let's see what's going on for you. If you've been seeing each number 444 everywhere and anywhere. So we've got the Ace of Swords. This is all about clarity. So the answers that you've been seeking about a specific situation will be coming in. I feel like for you too as well, you're just kind of like gaining almost a new outlook or a new perspective towards life. And we've got the Devil here in reverse. So this has two messages. I feel like either you're realizing something isn't necessarily good for you, but also too, it's like I feel like this devil card is also you. It's like you've been keeping something kind of like locked up and pent up inside, and you're ready to just let it out. The devil is not always doom and gloom or being taken advantage of. Sometimes it's just about like being a little bad sometimes. And I think that a lot of y'all have just been on your P's and Q's and doing everything that you're like supposed to be doing. And you're like, fuck that. I want to like rebel a little bit, like have a little bit of fun. And you're kind of like considering like maybe it's time for me to just like, I don't know, not and kind of do what I want to do rather than what other people think I should do. And if that's even feeling, then I say follow that. And that's probably why you've been seeing that number. Okay, so next we have the, yeah, Seven of Coins in reverse. So make sure that you are making good long term decisions for yourself. While this is tempting, make sure that it is not impacting the bigger picture. Okay, I still say if you want to rebel a little bit, do your thing. Just make sure it's not costing you anything that's like huge. All right. But anyways, the Seven of Coins is all about big picture things playing out for you. So this is time to really hone in and do the work towards that big project that you've been wanting to do. Like, let's say, what's an example that I haven't used before? You want to write a song. Okay, have you started writing the song? Or say you want somebody to buy your songs. Have you started writing? Have you started researching how to sell your songs? Have you gone about that whole process? So, anyways, yeah, just make sure that you are at least planting the seeds for this bigger goal to grow. Okay. Page of Swords in reverse. So, pages are always messenger cards. And I feel like, okay, with these two, it's like you may need to kind of open up and express yourself in better ways. They're both blue, work on that throat chakra, but I feel like with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like a lot of again, a lot of planning has not been happening. So between the Seven of Coins in reverse and this Page of Swords energy, you need to really sit down and plan things out, sketch things out, make a 6 month plan, 12-month plan. If that's too hard, make a 3 month plan something. Okay. Next, we also have the Four of Coins. Haha, four, 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 Four of Coins. This is all about stability. Are we working towards stability? I don't know why, but I feel like stability has been kind of like an issue for you, and it's underneath this double in reverse, and it's like red and blaring and glaring. I feel like this is what you want. You want stability, but you're not sure how to attain it. So again, we just got to go back to that planning stage so that can actually manifest into our reality. We have the moon in reverse. Do not trust, or don't trust your intuition, please. You're not trusting your intuition or you're not listening to your intuition. Also, you're not taking care of yourself in terms of sleep. So make sure you're getting a well rested lifestyle in where you're not just doing like late nights, early mornings. Balance it out. Okay. If you've just been doing late nights and late mornings, get it together, honey. Okay. Take care of yourself basically, and also too, things should be coming in through your dreams, but that's not going to happen if you're not getting the right amount of sleep. So work on that. Next, we have the Chariot in reverse. If you have been feeling stuck and at a standstill, it's because you need to go through the planning process basically. um, that's why things haven't been picking up, because you haven't sketched it out. Sometimes it's like, we want things to happen, but again, we have to kind of work towards those things. And also, it's like, visually speaking, if we don't always know how we're going to get something just because we haven't taken those basic steps, then it has a harder time showing up into our reality. So that's the next step for you. We also have some oracle cards featuring Britney Spears. So we've got the Goddess. This is all about just kind of like a new beginning, a new chapter. A lot of these cards are actually. So, yeah, with that being said, just make sure that you are, whatever new thoughts that you've been having, make sure that you're like actually like giving them time to grow. You may be birthing new thoughts into existence. Some of you could be pregnant, or it could be um pregnant within the next few months, perhaps, if that's something that you've been wanting. If not, be very careful. We also have the Visionary. So this was when she wrote that song Overprotected, and this is where that kind of rebellious energy is coming from too. 555 as I'm saying that. So, again, if you feel like you want to rebel a little bit, do it. Just make sure that it's working towards our big picture goals and you're not just saying fuck it and just throwing shit out the window, because that's going to delay you a little bit. But we also have the Space Princess. So this is like obviously from the Oops I Did It Again video and just kind of showcasing like, so okay, the guidebook says like, oh, it's like not hard to believe that the astronaut would go through the depths of the ocean for Britney and get her that ring. So I feel like, that's the kind of energy that you're exuding, or maybe you need to exude. And also too, are you willing to go into the depths of the ocean for yourself to manifest these big goals that you have? Like, but also, I think this is a sign that your goals were meant to happen if you've been doubting yourself. We have the little star as well. So this kind of like alludes to her childhood, how she was just always in the business and in her stride. And that's also you, okay? Like, I feel like there's some self doubt here because of this energy, that Four of Coins. And it's like, you have the capability to make your dreams a reality and make them happen. Also, maybe some of y'all kind of are in that business already, and that's why you're feeling compelled to rebel. You've been on a strict schedule, doing all your P's and Q's, and you're just like, I want to just be bad and let out. And that's totally reasonable. Also, with these two cards, the Goddess and the Little Star, I don't know. Maybe you yourself could be birthing the next Britney Spears or another equally as talented individual. So that's also something to consider. More oracle cards. We have the 12th house, surrender. Okay. This is all about the subconscious mind, compassion, your dreams. Go to sleep so you can have some dreams. Healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, and Akashic records. Okay, so again, big downloads coming in through your subconscious mind. Make sure you are resting so you can have that happen. We've got Mars, which is all about that action, desire, impulses, courage, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, impatience, anger, and sex drive. So, yeah, there's a lot of that rebellious energy and the need for things to just happen now and fast. But also remember that you need to kind of slow down and plan things out. But as far as the now and fast, yeah, make that plan today. Do it as soon as you are done watching this video, matter of fact. Next, we have the first house, which is all about the self. And this is physical body, outlook, self image, life philosophy, opinions, awakening, self awareness, and expression. So, do not be afraid to express yourself towards our communication cards. And I think that you need to open up that throat chakra, like I said earlier, and even work on your root chakra as well, so you can bring in that stability that maybe you're kind of lacking, either within your routine or within yourself. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please like it. Please, pretty please. And also subscribe for more messages. If you yourself want a reading, you can book one at SailorStarStore.com. Link is going to be in the description and in bio, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, hello. If you were here to see your 12/12 reading and know why that number keeps popping up for you, then here's what you need to know. Okay, so we've got the Devil in reverse. So I feel like you guys were in just like a really weird situation where basically like, I don't know, it just like wasn't good. Like there was somebody who had a lot of influence over your life, and I think that you're out of that now, or maybe you're coming out of that. And a lot of the stuff that they told you is just kind of still like in the back of your head. So you're trying to unlearn a lot of that shit. And I really feel like this person was like very cold. And I'm getting the feeling that they projected a lot of their insecurities and their unhappiness onto you. So, now you're in this weird transition period where it's like, yeah, you're free from that energy, or freeing yourself from that energy, but like it's still kind of like residing a little bit within your stratosphere. So you're just kind of like trying to clear it, but also, do your own thing. And Yeah, it's kind of a lot. We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is all about sacrificing to get your manifestation upright. But in reverse, it's like, maybe you feel like you're not doing enough. I feel like, though, you might be feeling like you're not good enough. Like, that's what the rest of the spread is telling me, at least. Between the Devil in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and then even the Star in reverse, it's like there's a lot of self doubt here, and a lot of that was due to this environment that you were in. So it's not completely your fault, but also we just have to unlearn these things and kind of, you have a lot of reprogramming to do, basically. So I think that's what the 1212 is pushing on to you. It's time for you to reprogram your life and your mind and know that you're more than capable of doing what you want to do, and don't let other people's insecurities become your own, basically. We also have the King of Cups. I feel like this is going to mark the newer chapter in your life. I'm not saying someone's going to come in and save you per se, just because this is King energy, especially with this being underneath the King of Swords here in contrast to that. But, I feel like you are going to have more of a positive outlook just by at 222 when I'm saying that, just by being around certain individuals or a certain individual. This is somebody who is very like warm, opening, considerate, and kind of takes your emotions and your thoughts into consideration, and is very like patient and empathetic. And again, I'm not sure if this is romantic or platonic. It's a wide energy that I'm kind of casting messages from, but however it resonates with you, regardless, this person's very patient, and they're going to kind of, this is like a better form of projection, I guess. Like their optimism is going to rub off onto you, which is going to be really great. And it's like kind of like the reset button that you need. And it's going to be nice to have that different perspective there. Okay. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. I'm getting that, you're feeling like you don't have to compete with anybody, or you don't have to be a certain way to be worthy. And this is just, you're going on a self-love journey right now. Learning to be comfortable within yourself and what you quote unquote bring to the table. I feel like wherever you were at, again, the situation had you feeling like you were not good enough, and you're realizing I am good as I am, and even if there's things that I want to improve on, that's not relative to my self-worth. Okay. We also have the Eight of Wands coming up here. I feel like you're about to enter the next transition of your life so quickly. Like, so, you're going to blink and be like, whoa, like, I had no idea that I would be here so soon, which is amazing. We just have to get all of that icky energy out of there. We're going to look at some oracle cards now from Britney Spears first. We've got the Lucky Star, and I wanted to touch on this first because we've got the star in reverse here. So the Lucky Star is when she won a VMA award, I want to say. But basically, it's like, she was unhappy with her, we know the song Lucky, right? While she was unhappy with her situation, you know she still found joy within it, and it's like kind of taking the pain that you were in before and transmuting that into more like positivity, and maybe even channeling that creatively. So if you're a writer of stories or song, you can use that experience and kind of turn it into a gem for yourself. If you're not creative in that aspect, even journaling will help, or just kind of knowing that in the future you don't have to repeat those same mistakes and you're free from that situation that you were in. So there's that. We also have the Trailblazer. So yes, like, you were on to bigger and better things, honey pie. I don't know why I said that, but basically, you're like, the next path that you're onto with this Eight of Wands, all of your manifestations are going to come in like, so just get ready. We also have the Femme Fatale. I really do feel like, like after you get rid of this like wah wah energy that this individual kind of rubbed off on you, you're gonna be in your like bad bitch era. And I mean that as gender neutrally as possible. Um so with the Femme Fatale here, it's like, you know what, you're not putting up with anything. You are who you are, and Cal Jacobs, I am who I am. God, season two is ridiculous. But, going on to a new journey, I'm also going to look at the guidebook for this really quickly to see what else there is. Yeah, so you're being encouraged to be your most fun and fabulous self, shake off your worries, and go dancing. Grab the champagne, put on your leather jacket, head out into the night. You never know what magic is waiting for you on the dance floor. So, yeah, don't be afraid to journey into the unknown and experiment and just have fun. We also have semi sextile, allowing, encourages to see the potential in, clarifies, gives you hope, compensates, intuits tempers, grows, and rewards. So you're being rewarded for removing yourself from an environment that did not allow you to flourish and grow, like this beautiful plant here. Next, we have the 11th house, which is the edge, which is all about group creativity, humanity, hope, tribe, discoveries, the future, and rebellion. So that's where that femme fatale is coming from as well. And, we're again just growing and experimenting, and this is a new cycle in your life. We have the fifth house, which represents passion and performance, entertainment, creativity, play, love affairs, pleasure, parties, and disco balls. So I do feel like a night out is in your horizon. And I don't know, y'all might want to kind of link up with the who had the fashionista dress? Was it the 222 group? I believe so. No, 444. I didn't do 222. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, if you had no, it was 111. So if you were kind of relating to 111 and 1212, I feel like these two groups kind of go hand in hand. But yeah, it's time for you to put on your dancing shoes, go out and get rid of that icky bleh energy that was just clouding your stratosphere from before. If you enjoyed this message, please feel free to like and subscribe for more messages because I will be posting very regularly. And also, too, if you yourself want a very personal reading in accordance to your particular situation, feel free to book one at Sailor Star Store, link down in the description and in my channel bio. And I will see you here next time. Bye.